Hello, my beautiful besties, and welcome to another music reaction. This next song is by the legendary Grateful Dead. The song is called Scarlet Begonias, and it was chosen by my patron, David Talik. Let's go check this out.
She was caught in my eye. It could be an illusion, but I might as well try. Might as well try. She had rings on her fingers and bells on her shoes, and I knew without asking she was into the blues. She wore scarlet begonias tucked into her curls. I knew right away she was not like other girls, other girls. In the thick of the evening when the dealer got rough, she was too packed to open and too cool to plug. As I picked up my matches and was closing the door, I had one of those flashes. I'd been there before, been there before. Well, I ain't nothing right, but I would never been wrong. Seldom turns out the way it does in the song.
There's a musical jamboree going on there, I swear. I was hearing some things that were just like diamonds in my ears, totally. The organ was like fantastic. The guitars, there were two guitars there that were like playing tricks with my soul. It was so beautiful, the subtle drums. It's just like a beautiful kind of like jazzy, folky, bluesy kind of groove. I liked it. I think the drums in particular has got that old school jazz feel. It's just great stuff. And then the singing, what can you say about that? Lyrically, we'll address, that later. I just want to hear some more before I give my opinion on that. But musically, this is just jamming, some great things going on there that I really enjoyed. Let's hear some more.
Well, I ain't nothing right, but I would never been wrong. Seldom turns out the way it does in the song. Once in a while you get shown the light in the strangest of places if you look at it right. Well, there ain't nothing wrong with the way she moves, or scarlet begonias or a touch of the blues. And there's nothing wrong with the look that's in her eye. I had to learn the hard way to let her pass by, let her pass by. The wind and the willows play T for two. The sky was yellow and the sun was blue. Strangers.
I swear, this song is a musical jamboree. It's got funk, it's got rock, it's got jazz, it's got even reggae in it as well. It's just amazing. And how could I have failed to mention the bass line when I was like talking earlier about, the stuff that I like there? I think maybe arguably the bass is probably like the most impressive thing on the song. I swear, what the guy was doing. I think it's Garcia who plays I think it's Garcia who plays the bass, doesn't he? Maybe I'm not too sure about that. But the bass line, the bass playing, it was just insane. The things it was doing, like dropping in those pockets, coming out, and just like freestyling and then playing some riffs. It was ridiculous what he was doing on that bass. I swear. A great, great song. And I'm surprised that the song was released in the 70s, 1974 to be precise, because when you listen to the woman that they're talking about, it sounded like she stepped out of the 60s. She sounds to me like one of those like psychedelia chicks, honestly, wearing whatever in her hair and the way she was dressed and everything about her persona, everything. She just, free spirit. She sounds to me like one of those 60s free movement psychedelic chicks. So I'm surprised this was like in the 70s. Maybe it was a song they wrote in the 60s and they released it eventually in the 70s. I don't know. But fantastic stuff. I'm loving it. Let's go hear some more.
The wind and the willows play tea for two. The sky was yellow and the sun was blue. Strangers stopping strangers just to shake their hand. Everybody's playing in the heart of gold band, heart of gold band.
It's so groovy, guys. Bass line, insane. I love it. Man, that was just ridiculous. I swear, it was a musical jamboree. Honestly, I heard so many things and my ears were just blessed with that. The clavinet playing, it was so funky. You thought Stevie Wonder was on that track. Honestly, it brought some funk onto that, the beautiful like keyboards. I think I heard a Fender Rhodes there as well. And then the organ that was like playing, so dreamy in the background. It's just a great, great track, And well, maybe not exactly scarlet, but red is my favorite color. So I can relate with the Scarlet Begonias that was worn in this one. Like I said, I can just picture that lady, with the begonian in her hair, the way she was dressed, and her persona. And I just see the 60s, man. Honestly, man, I think this song for me is a 60s song. It has no business in the 70s, but it works. I love it. The music was just like ridiculous. The bass line by Jerry Garcia. Oh my gosh. I hope I'm right that Jerry Garcia plays bass on this one. I hope so. If I wasn't right, then forgive me. Whoever played the bass on this is nasty. It was fantastic. I had a ball with this one. I can still hear all that groove in my head. A great, great, great fusion of music. As I said to you, it had everything. Funk, rock, jazz, blues, reggae. It was all there. And I even heard a bit of folk in it as well. Good stuff. I enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed it half as much as I did, please don't forget to give the video a great, big, fat like for me. Many thanks to you for that. If you found me today for the first time, welcome aboard. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed yourself enough to come back again. It's Harry. Stay cool, stay safe, stay beautiful in your hearts and souls. See you later. Bye-bye.